Dumelang guys, it's your boy Tebogore. Welcome to the Switch 101, and we have a very interesting guest today, and I know for a fact that you will actually learn a lot from this conversation, and I don't want to waste any time. Let me firstly just start by saying the person we have here is Miss Lefera from the Central University of Technology. How are you doing, Miss Lefera?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm also phenomenal, and I've been looking forward to this conversation.
Same here, same here. I'm excited to be here.
Number one, I'm also excited. Can you just firstly start us off with telling us more about yourself?
Okay, my name is Miss Maraka Lefera, also known as Miss Lefera or Coach Rakes or Rakes, you know. Yeah, I've got different names. But I am a human resource management lecturer here at CUT. And besides lecturing, I lead a group of students called Enactors as a co-faculty advisor. Then besides that, again, I am a coach at Thinking Beyond the Pitch program, which is a life skills program for first years. Yeah.
So can you get us into what actually is Thinking Beyond the Pitch here?
Okay, Thinking Beyond the Pitch is a sports-based life skills program whereby we use soccer or sport as a mechanism to transfer the message. You know, we use soccer to teach students, or it's mainly first years, life skills, whereby we do different activities, still using soccer, you know, and though others we use the general sports-based activities, but mainly the activities are mainly implemented through soccer.
Because I think it's like you said, it's life skills, right? And then it's both males and females.
Both males and females, yes.
So one would ask maybe, why is it that you chose soccer?
Right. Soccer is a very unique sport, and that unites the nations, and that brings together different people, you know, whereby it brings unity and it's fun, again, because the program is also fun.
True.
Yeah, and through soccer we develop different skills on the pitch and off the pitch. Yes. Okay. So, and again, even us watching soccer, there are so many skills that you see that our soccer players are having, you know, such as teamwork, problem solving. Whenever there is a problem, how do we solve it? So through that, all those skills, they are now transferred into our students, you know, but in a fun-based manner.
I know it's quite interesting because there's quite, I think, practically speaking, there's a lot that one can learn from soccer.
That's so true.
It's a national, international recognized.
We
just passed through the World Cup right now.
That's so true.
And you'd be surprised at how many people, especially in America, do not know the impact that soccer has, even far surpassing the sports or supporter base that United States people have, you know. I can say whether it's on the pitch, like you said, it's life skills that you learn on the pitch for you to apply them off the pitch.
Off the pitch, yes. Hence, Thinking Beyond the Pitch.
It's a nice name. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So what actually has what has influenced the implementation to do Thinking Beyond the Pitch?
You know, growing up, I was involved, especially in my teenage life, you know, or my youth days. I was involved in different organizations, volunteering and doing sports-based programs. So that's where I learned all these programs of sports-based and having to implement them within the communities and seeing, even in schools. And seeing the change that it had on young children, you know, learners in high schools, learners in primary schools. Then later on, obviously, with some time, one moving to different places, like moving here to Welcome and having to say, you know what, actually, I attended the opening, the official opening. Yes. So then I saw first years doing some activities and they're like, oh, they sing. And I'm like, they're like, wow, this reminded me of my days back in Bloemfontein when I was doing a sports-based interventions. You know, then I realized that, you know what, maybe I can do it. I can apply it. You know, then I was like, no, let me do it. Because it's one of the programs that I loved so much. You know, I loved going out in the communities and implementing such interventions. You know, then through that experience that I acquired, then I said, you know what, I can't just leave it like that. Let me start it here.
And I think you'll be surprised because when you watched the opening at the Mantu People's Home,
yes,
it was the first time that you were implementing it from the residents.
Yes, that's true.
So you couldn't have chosen a better time to implement Beyond the Pitch because such initiatives are necessary, especially to impact first year and students. Right. To see how best they can make better decisions in life.
That's true.
So you couldn't have chosen a better time.
Wow, thank you so much. Actually, the fact that I was at the right place, attending the official opening and seeing those first years, I was like, okay, no, I love this energy.
Oh, that's proper. Proper. So in terms of the impact, right, how has it impacted students' lives, right, and how has it been received by staff or students, like the program itself?
The program. Okay, with regards to being received by staff, currently we are still at the pilot stage, I would say, especially within the staff. It's our probably second cohort that we have just done with the residents now. But from the staff side, I've got a support actually from our marketing director. Mr. Matume. The deputy director, actually, Mr. Matume. And I would also like to give a credit to him regarding the name. You know,
really?
Because at first it was Beyond the Pitch. Then he said, no, let us call it Thinking Beyond the Pitch.
And wait, now that I
is
that not the slogan?
Thinking before it was just Beyond the Pitch. When I presented it to him, it was just Beyond the Pitch. Then he's like, no, let us add the word Thinking Beyond the Pitch. Like, because of the slogan. And how he will be involved, because at the end of the day, the institution is pushing this motto, Thinking Beyond the Pitch. So that's why we're like, oh, wow, it sounds even more better than just Beyond the Pitch. Because all these life skills that they have acquired through the program, they have to use it beyond the program. So that's why I would say I would love to give a credit to him. So he has been so supportive. Actually, he has been so supportive. Though we have challenges there and there, but he is quite supportive. And we are planning a big one actually in September with him.
Around the corner. No, that's proper.
Thank you.
And because now we're hearing that you are saying it's a pilot project. Is there plans maybe to add on first years from off campus or something of that sort?
Yes, that's the truth. With our the third cohort, we have partnered with Student Life. And here we'll be mainly focusing on students off campus, staying off campus. And it's in this month of August, whereby we call it a Women's Month. So then we want to change the narratives, whereby you bring in boys, you bring in girls to learn about life skills and as a way of celebrating Women's Month. And because one aspect about this program, it covers issues of gender-based violence. And usually during this time of Women's Month, we hear so many cases around gender-based violence, but now we're going to create a space where women and male and female students sit together and talk about such issues or learn about them.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's quite powerful to hear then, because you'd be surprised. It's really necessary for, especially for, the youth to learn about how they should, behave, especially related to GBV, and they actually happen around our communities.
That's so true.
So it's important that we instill certain skills so that when our students leave, they can, effect a better change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Responsible leaders is funny. Yeah.
So I think you touched honestly on how it's been received.
Yeah.
So are there any things that you could say that thinking beyond the pitch could need, maybe if the project needs from staff or the students, right? Anything related to the project itself here?
All right. So far, currently, I don't want to lie. I've got a big support from the HCs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, from the residences. It's quite a big support that I really appreciate. And I still believe that next year we still continue with the same momentum.
Yes.
Yeah. And now, since we are more on focusing on the students that are off campus, I wouldn't say much yet around the support, because we're yet to implement.
Okay.
Yes, but from the HCs, I am just saying, let us keep the same relationship throughout.
No, that's proud. I think I have had a fair share of experiencing the program also. And I remember very fondly there was a time when a cake was bought.
Yeah.
So that was one of my favorite. We just
Okay.
out of the blue, like, no, who's there, baby?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring a cake next week. I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
This is proper.
Yes, you have to have the element of fun and recognizing each other. Remember, at the end of the day, we are a family. Yes, we are building a family whereby our own students can be comfortable to come to us whenever they're facing certain problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of the program, are they what specific let's say skills that you could say that the first years would be learning when they enter through the program?
Okay.
Touch on how the program, like maybe it starts the progression throughout the program towards the end. Yes.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever we meet, what we do is we will sign a contract.
Okay.
Or we say a contract or a pledge, whereby students have to commit. Yeah, it's not a formal one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's mainly a group whereby we will present it, what are the expectations from the program, obviously respect, communicate, participate, and so on. Yeah. So we'll present it in the form of a chart, and then they will sign. So in that way, it's a pledge to say, I will participate, I will respect one another, and play my part.
Yes.
Yes. So then afterwards, we will have a triangle of success. Yes, because at the end of the day, our students are here to get a qualification.
True.
And for them passing, it means success to us. Or it means success to them, even to the university.
Yes.
So how do we become successful? So through a triangle of success, we show them that you have your team, you have your play, which is you playing a part. Yes. And then again, you should have a support system. Yeah. So through those, then it means that you can succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you are faced with certain problems, it means that you have a team that is supporting you.
Yes.
Then if you have a goal, then you have your play, you taking action.
Okay.
And then at the end of the day, we all work together towards the goal.
Yeah. No, that's quite powerful, because now that I said with primary team, your blend, your support system.
Yes.
So if you don't play your part,
Yes.
somehow you are robbing your support system.
Definitely.
And your team from experiencing the skills that you have.
That's so true.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
So it's some of the things, and we present the mini fun based learner, not like more of a lecture room, lecturing and saying, if you don't know, they have to think and then they look at it. Then afterwards we'll play a game called Choices. So the key message of choices, we'll still do it in a fun manner, whereby we'll call out, what is your favorite color? Then you shout.
Mine is green.
Yes. What is your favorite soccer team? Then they shout, and it's fun what they're doing. Then afterwards, somewhere, you'll find one individual having to say, my favorite team, let's say Pirates. You understand?
Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs. Yeah. Okay, let's say Chiefs.
Yes.
And by that time, he or she's the only one who is a fan of Chiefs. Everyone is shouting Pirates, Sundowns, Celtics, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So then we ask each other, I will ask them questions. Okay, what is your favorite team? Sundowns, what is your favorite? They will even shout.
Yeah.
Then we come to this individual whereby we say, what is your favorite your team? Chiefs, and they even say it.
Chiefs?
No, they're not proud, by the way, but they will just say Chiefs, no, shout, Chiefs. So we'll even ask them, why do you like Chiefs? Because 1, 2, 3, and 4. And how do you even feel the fact that out of all these 50 people, you chose Chiefs? No, I feel happy. Blah, 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 all that. But then it leads to a key message that says everyone has his or her own choices. Yes. It shows that we can all be here at CUT or be here at the university. However, we have to make our own choices. Just because your friend is a Pirates thing, then it doesn't mean you have to go for Pirates. But stand your ground. Sure. So it's all those activities that we do them in a fun-based manner. Yeah. And others like your juggling your life, my life, whereby here we look at their goal-setting aspects. Yes. How do they juggle their life? How do they set their goals? It's mainly about goal setting. How do they achieve their goal? How are they going to achieve their goals? And this one, it's mainly almost at the end of the program. That we do because they have learned all the skills. They have to show us how are they going to juggle their life. Sure. There's so many activities that they do, like your team goal, team protection. There's so many. It's quite a lot, and they learn.
No, you must not say them all. Those that are watching them.
Yes, they just come to the program and then they'll see.
So maybe towards the end, because I think I once saw last year when there was a first year's one. Interviewing or being part of a panel.
The panel, yes.
So what happens towards the end when they are done with the program?
Okay. So what happens at the end, we call it graduation or celebrating good times. Yes. So with celebrating good times, basically there should also be a soccer match involved. Yes. So sometimes due to time and logistical issues, we'll just have a sort of a talk show. So actually a talk show. Yes. Some students who are part of the program, they will be the guests. Yes, they'll be guests, and then we'll invite maybe one HC, even other experts from outside. Yes. Then we talk about all these life issues, and again, link them to what they have learned in the program. Yes, then we give them certificates, and then we celebrate afterwards.
Sure.
Yeah.
So they don't just learn the skills. At the end, they must obviously showcase.
Yes.
These things are the things that they've learned to make sure that, they have actually grasped.
That's okay.
That's
hence, with our previous cohort, they had to do a Juggling My Life chart to show their goals, their dreams, how are they going to get there, and so on, using this knowledge that they have gained from the program.
No, that's powerful.
Yeah.
I think I said my favorite color is green. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. You're in blue.
Yeah.
No, that's quite. It's an important program. I don't remember CUT having something of this sort. And in fact, for a lecturer to go as far as say, you know what? Yes, I lecture students, but I wanted to go even further.
Yes.
To actually have an impact in their lives.
That's so fair.
And I would like to commend you, for doing such a thing that in most cases most people don't think to this extent.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that when they graduate one day, they'll be thinking about the program to say, you know what, I learned something.
That's
when
right.
I started first year.
That's
it.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's proper.
And they have fun.
And
Yes. Fun is very important.
the most important thing.
Yes.
Sure. So I think when people listen to kind of how we got to implement the program and the great impact it's having on students, they might not know that sometimes things don't happen smoothly. In life there are challenges, right? Would you say what would you say is the one thing that resulted in the person that you actually?
Okay. One thing that resulted in the person that I am today, and you're not gonna believe me, I'm telling you,
Really?
I had a very low self-esteem. Yeah. Yeah. When I was a teenager, I had a very low self-esteem. I couldn't believe in myself.
Sure.
Yeah, and that really took time.
Yeah.
And when you have a low self-esteem, it's like some of the things are not meant for you. Yeah, and you can't even realize your potential. You're always at the back.
Yeah.
Not in front.
Yeah.
Not leading or not even initiating anything. So through volunteering and such programs, that's where I get to develop some life skills, self-esteem, and meeting mentors, meeting different people along the way that believed in me. And maybe, praise, giving me some praise, well done, such aspects, and they matter a lot. Well done, how did you do it? No, actually you're good. I'm like, wow, good, yeah.
Confidence
builds up. Yeah, it builds up as it goes, it builds up, and hence building your team, it's very important. Yeah, having a mentor, having a coach in your life is very important, because those people, they can see your potential that you can't even realize, or they even help you to unleash your potential.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I would say that was a challenge in my life, but here I am today, and I am definitely making it. Yeah.
True. I think you've taken a stance to, amongst most lecturers, yes, there's some that are, taking initiative. Yes. But also you've said that you want to be amongst those that are taking initiative.
That's so true.
Exposing yourself to say, I will go to the residence there.
Yes. Yes.
It's a risk.
It's a risk. It's a courage, actually.
Courage.
Yeah, it takes a courage, actually, and even presenting it to HCs themselves.
Yeah.
What is this woman talking about? Because obviously some people, they don't understand what I'm talking about. They're like, no, this program, okay, let's give it a try, But at the end of the day, they want to see what is it all about. Even how the first years are going to approach it or accept it or receive it, and you kind of like worry about that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you say, what? Let me be courageous and do this. Yeah.
No.
So that's that. And it's through support. Yeah. Because again, after this, I'll probably have a call with my mentor and say, finally, I did it.
Success.
Success.
It was not easy, but
then I'm going to be like, yo, you did it. Yeah, I did it. The first cohort, it's done, So through that, then you are able to get more confidence, more strength. And HC's giving me a feedback saying, no, you know what, coach, this is good, blah, blah, blah. They're having fun. We can see the behavior change. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then it's happening.
No, I think one thing, because we're also part of the residence leadership, and we see the first years as the impact the program has had.
Good.
Earlier on, you would see that people, when they meet from this one corridor. When they become a friend with someone from the same corridor. But even after during the program, you would see when they come back, they have mixed, and when they walk into the residences, now you see different corridors. People are becoming friends. So it's through the program, I think.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah.
So for some students, right, that might be finding it challenging, maybe to see that they find it hard, general, right, to make decisions that will ultimately benefit them in life. What would you say to such students? That maybe like you had said that you are withdrawn coming up from a younger age.
Sure.
You found it hard to take the courage like you're doing now.
Yeah.
If you can maybe get the camera and just talk to such students,
Okay.
just to motivate them, yeah.
All right. For students finding it hard to believe in themselves or to even be out there, just start. Just try, have a mentor, and especially at residences, you can have your HCs. Yeah, and you get to meet with them maybe on weekly basis. Tell them about your progress, what have you been doing. Even your lecturers themselves, last week, one of my students said to me, and they're at an advanced diploma, they're like, Miss Lefera, don't you want to be my mentor? And it's a matter of the relationship also that you build with your students, or the relationship that students have with you. You should be able to be approachable so that they can come to you whenever they need help, and sometimes help is not about money.
Yes.
No, it's not about money, but it's all about making a difference in student life, having to make time and listen to them with regards to the problems that they may be facing. And obviously we are hired to lecture.
Yes.
But certain aspects they will need you to be referred, to refer students maybe to wellness center and the psychologists, and they will get an assistance. Obviously, after referring, I don't think it will be good just to fold your arms as an individual, but do a follow-up. How are they doing? How is the progress? And so on. So, wellness center, it's there. We've got psychologists, we've got peer mentors, wellness workers, all that I hear on campus for students. I was also a wellness worker in my university. Yes, and I can tell the impact that it has on students, because we are all over the campus and wearing t-shirts or being tags, all that, and we are more students approach us, and so it's very important to take note of such services within the university.
No, that's quite interesting. I don't know you're a wellness worker.
Yeah.
Oh, the wellness worker.
Yeah, I was one. I was everywhere. Yeah, I did almost everything during my varsity years. Yeah. Even being an SRC member, by the way. What?
Which university?
In Bloom, CU Bloom. Yeah.
SRC.
Yeah, SRC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a decade up. Is it a decade? A decade up.
But you've really done a lot.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it. That's what I'm saying. The moment I got the courage, I was saying I'm unstoppable.
Clear.
Yeah,
Clear.
I was saying I'm unstoppable.
Sure.
And once I tell myself that I'm unstoppable, everything like that comes into my mind, I do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's that. I'm glad that you told us that, because I didn't know.
Yeah. Actually, most people get to be so surprised when I say that.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, but it depends how
Yeah.
you behave as an individual. It's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you are a leader, you should lead, serve people.
Correct.
And at the end of the day, lead by example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
You see, I cannot say I was a wellness worker and then I don't encourage students or I don't help students.
Correct.
Because whatever that you learn there is part of your life.
correct. Yes.
The,
We're also volunteering.
You're
Yeah.
selfless leadership.
Correct.
Selfless leadership.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I think, and those that are watching, guys, please, if you feel like you don't know what it is that you want to do, there are platforms on campus, but also take the initiative. If you're a first year, join Thinking Beyond the Pitch. It will allow you to know how to set goals, how to make better decisions in life, right? In life, right? Because now you've obviously shared that you've been in all these different leadership positions, which I'm just shocked because
Student leadership.
student.
Yeah.
And then you said initially you used to be a reserved person.
Yes.
Shocking that, the power of wanting to actually make like difference.
Yeah.
How would you say that you would like to be ultimately remembered, by students once it's all said and done, like the impact that you make? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, how I would like to be remembered is somebody who is a change agent, and who always see a potential in students, and unleash the potential. Like in my class, sometimes I have students who are very shy and they don't want to talk, but you see, this one has a potential, and I'll definitely make sure that that individual stand out, and being able to talk in front of people, communicate and all that. So hence I'm saying it's mainly all about impacting lives. Yeah, not necessarily about being big things, but what I don't like is to be notorious. That one I don't like. I want to make change everywhere. Somebody who sees a potential in students and unleash it.
No, that's powerful.
And develop students. Development, it takes quite a long time. It's quite a lot of work. But when you see students being developed, and that's a goal. Yeah.
No, that's quite inspiring. I think it's more about you want the legacy that you build, the skills that you imparted to live around.
Yes.
As opposed to maybe them seeing you as this one person, to impart the skill and for it to live around.
Yes.
So when we're concluding now, right? But thinking beyond the pitch, I know that for second semester, because we're in second semester now, it's going to start again. And then is it the second cohort? They will be graduating.
Definitely.
Yes. So those that are watching, guys, please, when the opportunity comes, take it. Don't waste any time. And thank you so much, Ms. Lefera.
It's a pleasure.
For gracing us with so much, information that we didn't know about.
I shocked you, eh?
You shocked. I'm still shocked even now. So I think, are there any final words that you would like to leave for the viewers? And if you can just share them if you have them.
Okay. I only have few. Play your part, show up, and go out there and make a difference. Yeah.
So when we close, we have a closing tradition.
Okay.
It's called the switch dab. I don't know if you know it.
No, I just saw it somewhere.
You know it somewhere?
Yeah, on your status somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just adjust this double front then, and then
Double, back,
then
ta.
Switch.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it one more time.
Boom, boom, boom.
Front tap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, switch.
Got it.
No, thank you guys for watching, and I know for a fact that you learned quite a lot from this conversation. Please leave a comment, like, and also subscribe. And thank you so much, and Mr. Farah, one more time.
It's a pleasure. And thanks for inviting me too.
No, anytime.
Thank you.
Until next time, guys.